Hey there, Fantasy Fam! We've journeyed through hidden kingdoms and ancient forests, always wondering what it would be like if magic were real. But what if the creatures themselves, the dragons, vampires, elves, and fairies, were here right now? Not in some secret realm, but walking among us, living in our cities, adapting to our tech-filled lives. Today, we're diving into a fun thought experiment. What if fantasy creatures lived among us today, not hidden in ancient realms, but thriving in our modern, tech-driven world? Would dragons run corporations? Would elves revolutionize tech? And would vampires manage PR from their night shifts? Let's explore. Forget castles and enchanted glades. If fantasy creatures existed today, they wouldn't just be surviving, they'd be thriving, carving out unique niches. Their natural gifts and ancient perspectives would give them incredible advantages and pose fascinating challenges. First up, the mighty dragons. In classic lore, they hoard gold and gems in mountain lairs. But in the modern world, imagine a dragon not just hoarding treasure, but controlling global mineral rights, or serving as a living nuclear reactor powering smart cities. Their massive size and natural defenses make them perfect for guarding infrastructure or dominating as corporate titans. With ancient wisdom and centuries of foresight, they'd outmaneuver any Wall Street strategist. While most fantasy keeps dragons tucked away in distant lands, shows like The Dragon Prince portray them as sentient forces with geopolitical influence, an easy leap to CEOs or power brokers. In contrast, a grittier vision like Reign of Fire shows how sheer power could force humanity to adapt or exploit dragons in a modern survival struggle. Next up, elves. Traditionally graceful, long-lived, and deeply attuned to nature, elves would thrive in biotech and environmental innovation. Picture them leading green architecture firms, engineering sustainable crops, or designing smart cities that mimic natural ecosystems. Their patience and long lifespans would offer unmatched insight into long-term climate strategies and medical research. Media like Bright and Shadowrun reimagine elves as powerful elites at home in boardrooms, biotech labs, or luxury penthouses. These portrayals hint at how elves might dominate our world, quietly and elegantly. Quick question for you. If you woke up tomorrow and mythical creatures were real, which one would you most want to be friends with, and why? Now let's talk about the enigmatic vampires. They wouldn't just survive modern life, they'd run it from the shadows. Picture them leading global PR firms on night shifts, charming their way through negotiations, or hacking data streams as stylish digital nomads. Their charisma makes them ideal influencers, lobbyists, or political whisperers. Shows like True Blood explore vampires trying to integrate into human society, often clashing with prejudice and policy, while the hilarious What We Do in the Shadows shows vampires bumbling through modern life, struggling with everything from smartphones to house chores. Together, they show how vampires could awkwardly but effectively navigate contemporary challenges. Finally, consider the whimsical Fae and Spirits. These beings, tied to nature, emotions, or specific concepts, might find surprising new domains. Imagine them influencing social media trends, creating viral art, or inspiring the next hit song. A perfectly placed TikTok filter or a haunting piece of digital art could be their latest enchantment, magic disguised as virality. The Dresden Files shows Fae working behind the scenes in modern Chicago, weaving ancient magic into gang wars, political deals, and everyday chaos. They're powerful, unpredictable, and perfectly capable of navigating a smartphone when it suits them. This blend of the fantastical and the mundane doesn't just make for great stories. It challenges us to rethink our own world. How would infrastructure change? The economy, social norms? Fantasy isn't just about escaping reality. It's about reimagining it, exploring profound questions about coexistence, power, and identity through the extraordinary. Such integration would of course come with its own issues, new forms of prejudice, competition for resources, and entirely new legal systems to accommodate beings of immense power and ancient rights. But ultimately, it weaves a richer, more wondrous tapestry of existence. So the next time you're scrolling your phone or stuck in traffic, ask yourself, what if the CEO of your favorite app is a 1,000-year-old dragon? What if that viral artist is a trickster fae? Maybe magic never left, it just put on a blazer and learned to code. What other fantasy creature would thrive in today's world, and what modern job would they excel at? Share your most creative ideas in the comments below. If this dive into modern fantasy creatures sparked your imagination, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the realms of wonder.